Hello guys, how's it going? I hope you all are doing well. Let's talk about ETN today. Yeah, Electroneum. Electroneum is one of my favorite cryptocurrencies. It's always been. As a matter of fact, this was one of the first cryptocurrencies that I was exposed to, when I just started crypto. I even remember that I used to go out in the town and I used to help people to get some ETN on their phones. Back in the day, you could mine it on your phone and get some free ETN. I used to go out and help a lot of folks to get the app installed on their device. But now, before I get into what Yah had shown me and the numbers that he showed me that ETN is going to go, this prophetic coin, I'm going to shortly speak about some of the utility that it has, which is very impressive. I find it to be very impressive. Now, the founder of Electroneum, he's called Richard Ells. He's based in the UK. And this Electroneum is actually a part of the Digital Pound Foundation. And it's soon going to be listed on Dextrade. I just thought that you guys need to know that as well. Now, just recently, Electroneum has upgraded their blockchain to a better, more efficient consensus mechanism, which allows for speeds up to 5 seconds whenever it comes to transactions. And the cost is just a mere tenth of a penny. Now, these kinds of speeds puts it up there with the likes of XLM and XRP. Yes, guys, I think XRP's transaction speed is from 3 seconds to 5 seconds, and XLM is from 2 seconds to 5 seconds. So yes, guys, XLM is still faster, but regardless, it's still up there with these top tier cryptocurrencies, guys. Yes, currently, right now, guys, Electroneum is a top tier cryptocurrency. I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. Electroneum is doing big things, and you guys might want to check it out. So Electroneum also has their own wallet via their app. Their app is actually very sophisticated, but it's also very convenient to use. It's not that technical at all. I've downloaded it and I've checked it out just to see how it works, just to see how easy it is to use. And I find it to be very easy, very convenient. Obviously, they've placed a lot of work and put a lot of effort into developing this app so that the majority and the masses can use it, without it being too technical. Now, via this app, people from 150 countries can use it to top up their data on their phone. They can also use it to pay utility bills. And also, people can use it to purchase things online and offline in different shops in select areas. But they're also looking to expand in time, in coming years. So as far as utility goes, this is another big thing for Electroneum. They've also launched the AnyTask website, which people can go and exchange their services for any kind of cryptocurrency, including Electroneum. So if there's any of you guys out there who has like graphic design skills or any other skill that you'd like to exchange for cryptocurrencies or Electroneum, you can do so via the app on their AnyTask platform or online if you choose. So guys, that's it as far as utility for Electroneum. I'm very impressed by their progress since their inception. And I think that Richard Ells is doing a very great job, and he will most certainly accomplish great things in the future. Now guys, let me share with you all what Yah had shown me concerning this very prophetic coin, this cryptocurrency. Now, usually the way that Yah speaks to me is in visions and dreams. That's the norm, that's the usual way that he speaks to me. Hardly I will hear audible voices. And in fact, I can only recall only 2 times since Yah started speaking to me, only 2 times throughout my entire life. I can only recall only twice I've ever heard the audible voice of the Lord in this way, that is outside of a vision or a dream. The first one, I remember I was sleeping in the night, and out of my deep sleep, I hear the Lord Jesus Christ. I hear him speaking with his very powerful voice. And it was almost as if he was, it's not a complaint. I'm not going to say he's complaining. What should I say? Is that a complaint? No. It's more like, when something's bothering you and you're speaking about it. Almost like a complaint, but I hear him speaking about Manhattan. Randomly. Manhattan was not even on my mind, guys. I heard the Lord speaking some things about Manhattan, and he was angry, guys. Yes. The Lord was speaking about the island of Manhattan, and I heard that in the night. And to be honest, when I woke up, because I had learned something that I didn't even know beforehand. I didn't know that Manhattan was an island before hearing the Lord speaking about it that night. And that was amazing because I had to go and look it up. Because when I heard it, I thought, island of Manhattan? Manhattan is an island? And so I went online, and lo and behold, Manhattan is actually an island. And I learned that from hearing it from the Lord first. And he was, whoa. Sounded like he was fixing to destroy Manhattan. You know what I mean? That's how he sounded, and his tone. But anyhow, I'm just saying that was the first time I heard the voice of the Lord. And the second time, randomly, it was about this Electroneum token. Can you guys believe that? Only twice I've ever heard the audible voice of the Lord in this way. You see? So, this is what I heard, guys, about Electroneum token. That's why I tell you, Electroneum is big and it's very important, guys. This is what I heard from the Spirit of the Lord. As rain or water that fell upon a distant mountain comes down into the valley and fills the valley with water, so shall it be with Electroneum. Yes, guys, that's what I heard. And there we hear again this thing about water. We keep hearing water over and over again, guys. And in this case, I believe it has to do with investors, but usually it means liquidity. Or it could mean the same thing. Both investors and liquidity, they're basically the same thing. People are going to start buying it. But that's what I heard, guys. As the water that fell upon a distant mountain comes down into the valley is at a low place, and fills the valley with water, so shall it be with Electroneum. And again, in the afterwards, I heard this, and this is the most important part, in my opinion. Don't you know that Electroneum will be the next coin to take off? Yes, guys, that is what I heard. I heard it crystal clear, and I immediately went to write it down because I was amazed. That was the second time I heard an audible from the Spirit of the Lord. And guys, you can find the links to the original version of this whole experience in the description box below. Yes, check out the description box. It's on my other channel. When I had received this revelation, I went and made a video about it. And you can find the original video on the link in the description box, or I can also put it at the end of this video. Yes, I can do both. Now, also, in the same night that I'd heard those words about Electroneum, about ETN, I also saw it at 0.025, which is at 2 cents, guys. Yes, the Lord showed me that it will go to 0.025 in that same experience as well. Now, in a separate vision that I had at a different time, Yah gave me a vision where I saw Electroneum moving up from 97 cents. So that's 0.97. I was looking at it on the screen, right? And it said 0.97. Then it was going up 0.98, 0.99, then $1. I saw Electroneum go to $1. And then I saw it at 1.01. So it's $1.01. So it was still climbing. So basically, Yah wanted me to see that it had breached $1. Now, Yah had shown this to me, guys. And this is coming. Now, guys, as I mentioned before, I don't want you all to be confused and to be wondering, there's so many prophetic cryptocurrencies. Which ones should I buy? I told you before, my job is to share with you what Yah has shown to me. It will then be up to you guys to decide what steps you're going to take based off of how or where the Lord is leading you. So all I'm doing is sharing with you what Yah has shown to me by his Spirit. I know that there's plenty of other prophetic coins out there. They're going to make all types and all kinds of different prophetic moves. Some are going to $1, some are going to 50, to 100. There's several different types and several different ways out there where you can strategically place yourself. And you won't be able to get into every coin, guys. No one will, I don't think. So just understand that. I'm just here to share what Yah has shown to me so that you will decide for yourself. Electroneum right now, I think it's at 0.001, 2 zeros and a 1, something. It's pretty cheap, considering that it's going to breach $1. It's pretty cheap. Personally, I'm expecting it to go down even a little bit lower. And like I said, I've just recently downloaded the app, so I'm definitely going to think about start buying some Electroneum, if only to start storing some into the app. Also, you're going to want to have some on the exchange as well, just in case there's a sudden spike. You want to have some in sell orders for that purpose. But you also want to have some in the app as well. But I'm looking very soon to start purchasing. Now, the most important part of this revelation, which we most certainly can't ignore, is the part where I heard, don't you know, listen to these words carefully, don't you know that Electroneum is the next coin to take off? Now, listen, guys, I didn't imagine this. Like I said, I don't usually hear the words from the Lord in this way. It's a very rare thing, to the point where I've only heard it twice in my life. So this was coming directly from the Spirit of God. And that's what he communicated to me. Don't you know that Electroneum is the next coin to take off? Listen to me, man, this is very, very serious. This is important as well. Isn't this what we all want to know? Like, what's going to pop off first? And that's what I heard in the vision. Don't you know that Electroneum is the next coin to pop off? Now, if I'm to put like my own interpretation into it, it could mean that it's the next coin to take off on a grand scale, like largely, like literally popping up to $1 from low prices. I'm thinking that's what it means. And if that's what it means, that's important, guys. It's very important. That's why I'm sharing it with you guys, so that, I can say to the Lord that, listen, I shared with them what you revealed to me. Now it's up to them to exercise their faith. Yes, guys, I know that I've shared quite a number of coins with you already that I told you that are going to do well. And it can come off a little bit confusing, but just know that several other coins, I've not even finished sharing coins with you guys. I still have several others that I'm going to share. They're going to do good as well. But it's up to you guys to decide which ones to get into according to how the Lord is leading you and what he's telling you on a personal level to do. So guys, that's all I think that I'm going to share about Electroneum, this prophetic coin. For now, it's a very important coin. It's going to be very big in the future. Others have even seen it going up as high as almost $400. And many others have seen it breaching $1 as well, guys. So, this cryptocurrency is definitely going to do well. And with this one, the proof is in the pudding, because all you have to do is just look at what they are doing and what they have been doing and the progress that they've made since their inception. This cryptocurrency is a no-brainer. It's the UK-based digital pound connection. All of these things is going to contribute to its success. You see. So yes, guys, that's all I'm going to say about Electroneum currently. I hope you guys take care, be blessed, and shalom. Until next time.